What up, world? Nicholas Coriano here. I wanted to impart with you a few words of wisdom when it comes to motivation. Motivation doesn't work. This is the problem. The problem is that motivation is a good short-term tactic, and it's usually really good when you're dealing with super hard things, but it's not sustainable. You can't sustain motivation. You have to make motivation a practice. You have to be constantly reminded to be motivated. You know, people don't just wake up in the morning. Even the most successful, most people that you see that are motivated, they're constantly reminding themselves to motivate themselves. It doesn't come naturally, right? So when when you're starting your day, set a trigger for yourself that motivates you, right? Set something that will motivate you to that will trigger you to motivate yourself. You know, after you use the bathroom, after you brush your teeth, something that will trigger the motivation muscle. Motivation works when it's a habit. When you get up, sorry, my car's turning on, beep, 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 and all over the place. Motivation works well when it's a habit, you know? When it's, passenger beer bag off. When it's something so routine because you've built it into your system, right? For me, it's a constant reminder all the time. Constantly hitting the reset button. Like, I have what it takes. I am motivated. I am capable. I have the energy, right? Constant motivation. Make motivation a habit. It doesn't come naturally. You have to trigger yourself. You have to set triggers, whether it's every time you get in the car, to remind yourself that you are motivated, to remind yourself to get motivated, to find your why so you can be motivated. It's important. It's important to constantly make that a habit and a practice, not just, rely on, I'm going to get motivated. It's not going to work like that. Nobody gets up and motivated. For the most part, when you wake up, you're all groggy, you need some water, you probably have to use the bathroom. The last thing you're thinking about is, man, I want to be motivated. I'm motivated, right? But set goals. Put things in your calendar that you have to look forward to, something that pulls you in the future, that pulls you forward, and that'll help with motivation. But the biggest thing is to make it a habit, make it a practice, make it something that you do daily, and multiple times a day, right? I'm consistently reminding myself, get motivated, stay amped up, stay turned up. How do I stay turned up? And I'm thinking of, meetings that I can be setting, or people that I can be putting an agenda together with that get me excited. Because once you build that momentum, then it becomes a habit. It becomes second nature, right? So I get up. Most days I am very motivated, right? But it's been years. When I first learned the concept, I was 18 years old. The idea that your mindset can, affect your pretty much everything, and that you can make yourself motivated. It's not just a common thing of a few select people have it, right? So after, now 20 years of practicing that, yeah, it feels like I can do it every day, right? It comes a little bit more naturally, but for most people, it's not natural. So make it a habit. Make it a practice. Set triggers in your life every time you use the bathroom, something that happens every day, right? Every time you eat, to remind yourself to get motivated, to remind yourself to set bigger goals that excite you so you can stay motivated, because motivation is a short-term tactic. It doesn't hold. It'll only hold if it becomes a habit for you to do it. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are great. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, Nick Coriano, business school, law school, business consultant to many, real estate portfolio owner, several online business owner, and a whole bunch more. Go follow my story. Pick up my book. Pick up the hats. Run to the bag at runtothebag.com. And more importantly, never quit, never give up. Hit the like button. Hit the subscription button. Put a comment underneath. Do all that good jazz, and stay positive, guys.